All right, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be installing the Z1 dual race exhaust. As you can see, I've got the Motordyne taken off right here, and it's ready to go for somebody else. Decided to go with this, and the reason why, as good as the Motordyne sounds, the Z1 dual race exhaust, it's gonna look really good. I like seeing mufflers come out the back of a car. Not only that, it's a lighter weight. That's probably gonna have more flow, so it's gonna create a little bit more power. But those are overall a few pros of having this. It's also a little bit cheaper, so I saved a little bit of money, be able to make that back by selling the Motordyne. So with that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and get started installing it. First, I guess I'll do some unboxing. I believe we should have the modular Y pipe with the resonator, a 12-inch extension, 2 mid pipes, and then some mufflers. And then I gotta find out what that is. I just need to make sure this is said. The Z1 dual race exhaust is not made for G37s. At the time of me uploading this video, they have released a dual race exhaust for the G37 utilizing all the parts that are in this video. It's made for 370Zs. I've only been given the go-ahead to try it out with the 12-inch extension, which is what's gonna basically allow it to fit. If so, you know, we'll see what happens. So we're gonna go ahead and start unboxing everything. All right, as you can see, we've got everything opened up. So this is basically how it's gonna go. And what's cool about the Z1 exhaust is it's like for all the mirrored image parts. So like the Y pipe goes on a specific way. But if it kind of confuses you to look at it and know which way do you have to flip it to, Z1 is going to be on the bottom. So when you're underneath the car, you can look up and see Z1. So it makes it kind of easy to remember. Same with this part. This comes after the resonator and extension on the Y pipe. It's got Z1 on the bottom to let you know what side goes on the bottom. It's also cool because it's got little Z1 etched logos, or like they're like engraved. I don't know, it's really cool, like 3D. We've also got these Z1 straight cut mufflers. They also sell them in slant cut. I opted for the straight cut just because I like the way they look a little bit better. They do come with silencers that are actually very nice silencers. They're supposed to quiet it down a lot. I'll show you before and after Motordyne to this, and then this with and without the silencers. Does come with the tool to remove them for both. So as you can see, it goes Y pipe, then it goes resonator. Then for me, since I'm putting it on a G37, you get the extension. After the extension, you get this pipe, which splits it back into a dual. And then this will go out the driver's side of the car. This will go out the passenger side of the car. And then these are gonna be basically where the mufflers slip onto, and boom, you've got the mufflers. So shouldn't be too hard of an install. Gonna try and knock this out. All right, there we go. We've got the Z1 race dual exhaust installed. Now it is making slight contact with the bumper. I plan on getting that adjusted once I get it back to the shop. Not too worried about that. This bumper's been burned plenty of times from just my Motordyne, so these look insanely good. So I'm gonna give y'all a sound test with and without the silencers. got the GoPro going right now so I can show basically what the car sounds like when you're driving it with the new exhaust on. So this is without the silencers. I'll admit, without the silencers in, it is very droney, which is to be expected with an exhaust that's like this, where it's mostly straight through. It doesn't have the big suitcase style muffler like the Motordyne did in the middle. But here's another pull just to kind of show y'all. Obviously, once you're up in the RPMs, it kind of cuts down on the sound, but still, I mean, at low RPMs, like I want to say 2,500 and lower, you're still going to have a decent amount of drone without the silencers in it. Let me throw in the silencers real quick, and then I'll show you how that sounds. By the way, just for people who don't know, this is what the silencer looks like. It's not just this one that baffles it, it's also a second one, so it really deadens the sound. And it allows it to come out this smaller hole. I'm going to say that's maybe 2-inch. I don't know. But I'm going to throw these in real fast, and then I'll show you what it sounds like on the inside. Dude, such a big difference in sound. It's insane. Which honestly, it does make a huge difference on the outside too, if you're trying to be like, you're trying to be quiet, getting out of somewhere. Like if you're trying to leave your girlfriend's house and her parents don't know that you're there. Perfect. When I had the Tomei on the G35, the silencer for that was like so close to the diameter. Oh my God. The diameter for that silencer was so close to the diameter of the actual muffler that it was so hard to get in and out. These silencers are like just slightly smaller, so no matter whether it's already heated up or if it's cold, they're easy to get in and easy to install. It's literally just a 10mm wrench for the nut and then a 5mm Allen key for the bolt, basically. I hope y'all really like it. This is just, I don't know, it's such a big improvement over the past exhaust that the Z1 has done. They've really been stepping up their game, and so, I mean, I definitely like this. Definitely happy I got it. Gonna miss the Motordyne. It had a very good sound, but for what I'm wanting out of the car, this was definitely the way to go. One thing I forgot to mention too was with this dual exhaust setup, Z1 also sells basically right before it splits back into a Y to go towards the mufflers, you can buy a single pipe instead, so it will, and it's directional, so you can choose if you get one that goes off to the right of the bumper or off to the left of the bumper. So you can have a single exit as well. It's so cool. It's so interchangeable. It's awesome. Before the video ends, I just want to make a real quick update. Neither of the tips are touching the bumper now. There are 3D printed spacers in between where the hanger sits. So it's giving that little extra space. And this is what I was talking about, how it aims outward like that. That's very like Japanese-like. A lot of Japanese cars usually get an exhaust like that. But when you get the race single exhaust, you can either choose for it to do that or come out that side. I mean, it looks great either way. So that's gonna be it for this exhaust video. If you like this video, go ahead and hit that like button. And if you want to see more stuff like this, like more installs on the G, subscribe and be on the lookout for more videos. Definitely got some stuff coming in and some more videos getting ready to be made and edited for the G, because there's a lot that's been getting done to it. So I will show it to you when it comes around. And that, hope you guys have a good day. Take it easy.